should have probably named this channel The Problems Never Stop. Today we have to leave, and the goal is obviously to not hit any branches on the way out.
We found out another battery was also bad.
Just passed a sign that said up to 2 hours of delay.
On the way here, we noticed the RV trailer brakes quit working.
We just had an RV tech leave here because we had a problem with one of the ACs freezing up. But hey, that's all part of the RV life adventure, right? So join us this week as we navigate a few more hiccups in the new RV as we're making our way through Colorado this summer. We've been off-grid for 30 days and we're going to full hookups. And if you have one of these Furrion microwaves, here's my tip for you. Remove the glass plate before traveling. This is a nice brand new glass plate that Brinkley sent us free of charge when ours came out and shattered everywhere, which these Furrion microwaves, their latches just apparently aren't too good. But I found a good spot for it, look. It fits right here. So nicely I put some like little padding stuff to hold it in place. There we go. Ready to travel.
A few days ago, a week ago, somewhere in there, we found out that one of our batteries was bad. The terminal that comes up, you connect the wires to, was loose inside the battery, so it wasn't making a good connection. So we got in contact with Battleborn, they're gonna send us a new one. However, in that process, we found out another battery was also bad. It wasn't taking a full charge and it was discharging really fast. So it was bad, and they're gonna have to replace it also, which now means we only have one battery left. So I'm pretty excited about going to full hookups because it's really annoying when 10 different things starts beeping at 5 o'clock in the morning and wakes you up like you're not sleeping through them. So.
Because our system is set up to have multiple batteries because we have our inverter, so all of our AC stuff like is kind of drawing power, so one battery just doesn't really cut it for us. It's been dying in the middle of the night, beeping, waking us up. Whew, so annoying. So we'll also be taking you along for the ride as we have to pick up this stuff from FedEx at the big FedEx ship center because it's lithium batteries and we have to get a pallet and put the batteries on the pallet and send them back. I don't know, it's a whole thing. So anyways, but full hookups and long showers, here we come. So if you joined us last week, you know that we hit a tree, well, a branch. Craig likes to clarify it's just a branch, but it put a hole in the roof. We're still in that spot, and today we have to leave, and the goal is obviously to not hit any branches on the way out. So we're gonna take a different route out than in, also obviously, and take it slow and pay attention. Today, no distractions, we've got this. Let us know in the comments, say you've got this. You can do it. Our leveling system is back to working flawlessly. The auto hitch, the leveling, ever since we got the new motherboard installed, been going good.
We're getting ready to leave. This is like the last thing we gotta do is put stairs up, close the door, lock everything. I think I'm gonna try and go out this way. As long as I can kind of stay wide on all my turns, we should be good, but I don't know, we'll see.
We're both still a little nervous after our last travel day. This is the route we're taking. Just have to kind of keep everything wide. The biggest concern is the turn into the big field because there is a tree, but like Craig said, as long as we keep it wide, we should be good. Okay, we're watching all the trees. We already cleared that side. Okay, we're good on the hill. Okay. This looks so close over here, but I think we're clearing it. Okay. Should be smooth sailing now because this field is pretty clear. I sure wish this was the route we took in when we were coming to this place, but at least we're getting out unscathed fingers crossed. I guess we're not quite there yet, but I think we're good. Nice wide open field we could have turned into. We didn't know about this entrance when we first came. You live and you learn.
Well, lucky us, it's raining.
But that guy on the bicycle that just went by is even more unlucky.
The people on bikes around here are some troopers, because these hills are, well, mountains are long, and it seems like I've not passed. That was like the first one I passed where they were actually going downhill. It seems like they're always going uphill, so I don't know. But hopefully this rain will stop before we get. Ideally, hopefully it'll stop before we get close to Denver, because the traffic's probably gonna be pretty bad. And definitely hope it stopped by the time we get to where we're going.
Oh my gosh. We were stopping in traffic and just passed a sign that said up to 2 hours of delay on I-70 heading to Denver, which is exactly where we are.
This is daily too. Like, this happens every day. Like, you just have an extra, and it's Sunday. Like, it's not work.
This is not going to be fun. Also, this check-in window for this campground is supposed to be between 2 and 5, and then I'm gonna have to call them and tell them we're definitely not making it by 5. Not if we have to sit in traffic for 2 hours. Now we've got emergency vehicles trying to pass, and nobody knows what to do because traffic's all backed up. There's a tow truck, and so I guess maybe there was an accident or something. I hope everybody's okay, or somebody stalled and they got to get them out of this road. I don't know. We will see probably in a while when we get up to where it is.
So we passed like one incident on the side of the road already, but it looks like there's more in front of us. I think the last one was probably because of this slow driving up this steep grade that we're doing. It probably overheated their truck. It was a truck pulling an RV.
The other unfortunate thing we realized is that we're out of propane, and we went to go get propane today. There were 3 different places in Leadville that carried like propane to refill your tanks. All 3 of them, the people who were like, no, 2 of them, yeah, go ahead.
One of them, their tank was like messed up and wouldn't put propane into ours. And then the other 2 places, the person wasn't there or they wasn't certified to be able to do the propane. So we couldn't get any propane.
And our water heater is the tankless water heater, which runs off propane, which means I'm pretty sure we will not have hot water tonight, which means my long, hot, unlimited water shower is gonna have to wait till tomorrow. Unless we can find propane somewhere tonight, but looking around, it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. We're kind of in some farmland now. All right, we just gotta back it straight in there, but I'm giving Craig a call, so no video proof of what happens next. We had to come up on a couple of blocks here, so it's a little unlevel. Okay, a plus for the campground. There's deer. How cute. Look at those babies. We're off to FedEx, and we should have probably named this channel The Problems Never Stop. but that's, I guess, just a part of RV life. If you missed last week, our Battle-Born batteries, we had 2 of them go bad. One had a terminal come loose inside, and the other one, we're not really sure what happened, but it wasn't holding a charge anymore, probably related to the first one going bad. So they've sent us 2 replacements and a pallet to send the other batteries back. So we've got to go pick those up. And we just had an RV tech leave here because we had a problem with one of the ACs freezing up. That's a story for another time. It was mainly to get the brake recall stuff done.
Because on the way here, we noticed the RV trailer brakes quit working, and we thought it was because of the recall that Lippert has on them. But then we noticed all this water in the truck. I don't know what to do.
It's almost dried now.
Yeah, but I can't figure out where it's coming in, and
Craig didn't really tell you the full story. The RV tech tested our trailer brake cord or something.
No, tested the truck.
Tested the truck.
Yeah.
And it's the broken thing.
Yeah. So I'm assuming the water has something to do with that. Just put 2 to 2 together. And then I was thinking, well, how's the water getting in all of a sudden? What I think it is we had our front windshield replaced because we got a rock crack in it.
A while back,
almost a year ago. Well, like 7 months ago. And this is like our first time in any real hard rain or anything, and I think that the window's not sealed somewhere, and so now it's messed up the wiring on the truck. I don't know what to do. Old safe light.
And then we tried calling them, and literally it's just like, we cannot accept your call at this time, goodbye. But luckily we have been at full hookups this week, so the battery issue hasn't been an issue, which is part of the reason why we came to full hookups, because it was way too annoying trying to operate on only one 100 amp hour lithium battery. I'll tell you right now, that's not enough for us for boondocking. You tried to put your seatbelt on, but it was already on. I caught you.
You don't know nothing. I just checking my fuses, which doesn't seem like it would be a fuse because my brakes would intermittently, anyways, they would work sometimes and not others. And just insert the word that means that right there, okay?
We want to go left so we avoid the construction.
Oh yeah. Anyways, so I didn't think it'd be a fuse, but the fuse was blown. I have a blown fuse, so I'm gonna replace that fuse and see if that does anything. We're also low on fuel. Yay.
No, we forgot our laundry. I don't have any clean clothes left yet. I don't have them yet either.
Just got to the dealership. Another thing Ram likes to do is use fuses that you can only get from the dealership, which is a little strange. I'm not too keen on it myself. But we're at the dealership now. I'm gonna get this fuse. It's probably gonna be like $15, $20 for a single fuse. And hopefully it'll fix our no trailer brake issue.
Except for we don't know why the fuse blew, so that's potentially a problem as well.
Or like the youngsters like to say nowadays, sus. It's a little sus.
Why is Craig getting so old?
I'm leaving. Oh, I might need this though, just in case I gotta call you.
Here they are. How much was it?
$17-something.
$17.39. We're not at a normal FedEx store. This is like the FedEx warehouse. Our packages couldn't be accepted by the one they went to, so they sent them to this big warehouse, and now they're bringing our package to us. It's gonna take 5 to 10 minutes, which I believe them because this place is huge. They probably have to tote it from across the way. The RV tech guy said we needed picture proof of our AC's freezing
And they already sound weird.
Yeah, it looks like they're probably frozen up again. How's it look?
Icy.
Icy?
Oh, icy. Can you see in there?
Yep.
Let's see if I can shine a light in there. And then this one's supposed to be running, and there's no air blowing out the vents, which means there's no air circulating through it, and I about can guarantee you it's iced over. And this one's way more iced over.
I can't see.
It's just a whole sheet of ice.
That's the freeze plug right there, right?
Yeah.
The blue thing?
Yeah. They lied when they said they didn't put an ice maker in Brinkley RV. They put 2 of them. They just didn't give us any ACs.
I don't know. Okay, so I gotta take pictures of that one. The guy especially was saying that this one specifically should not be freezing over. The other one is like said.
The other one he said is a very low end model RV AC unit, and basically with it it doesn't even have air ducts through the RV, so you have to have it on flood, and because of the model it is, you have to have it on high fan if it's running, or it's on freeze over. So
was it on high fan?
I don't know actually. It's an AC unit with different settings on it, but I'm only allowed to use one setting, flood and fan on high. So it's like, it's pointless. Why don't you just give me a button, one single button to push to turn it on?
That's true. He said this one though should not be freezing over.
So this one, he said, has a freeze plug in it, and if it's freezing over with the freeze plug in there, then there's something definitely wrong with it, and may have to switch it out. So
what do we gotta do with this thing?
These, I guess I'm gonna turn it on fan and just let air blow, I guess. So it should, we'll turn it on fan high, and hopefully the fan will defrost it before it's time to go to bed, because I've already slept a couple nights with it really hot, and I'm not doing it anymore. We're either breaking it all the way, or that's the only option, or it's working. Yeah,
I don't know. What is he gonna do? Is he going to a hotel?
I might. Dang, I was laying there the first night. I was really considering if we couldn't get these things figured out, that I was going to a hotel. It was so stinking hot. In this little back bedroom, when you got 2 people and 2 dogs in there, it gets warm pretty easily.
Ironically, up until this point all month we've been boondocking, and because we stayed at the higher elevations, we've used 0 ACs and actually been a lot cooler.
That's another thing with our ACs that's getting me frustrated, is that we haven't even used them. They had probably less than 10 hours on them in the 2 months that we've had this RV. And then when we do want to use them, they don't even work. So I don't know. I'm getting frustrated. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
What happened to that positive attitude?
What
was that?
Oh no, I got scared.
I thought I was about to like dump water on you or something.
I did too. Got mad at me talking about it, I guess. So we're going to finish up our batteries tomorrow. We did get the other battery. We do have to send the other 2 back still. I think we have to do like a pickup address or something like that. So we got to figure that out still. But right now I am going to go and see if I can, hopefully this fuse fixes our brake issue with the RV. I know it still needs a recall. We're going to get that done. I'm waiting on the RV tech guy to contact us back and then tell us when he can come out and do it. But yeah, go try and figure out this fuse situation. Hopefully that is something. I don't know what the water's from inside the truck, but I'm hoping that it has nothing to do with the brakes. I don't know. Okay, let's get this guy. You can literally only buy these fuses. I don't know if other manufacturers of trucks do the same fuse, but like AutoZone and parts stores like that do not carry these fuses, which is very annoying. I can't open it either. Whew.
Just lost it.
That's it, right there.
Now what?
Let's go try it. Hopefully this will reach. So close. I think this one's blown too.
Where does that go to?
Something with, nope, it's good.
There you go.
Good. Whew. All right. We can plug this in. Plug that in there. Put this back. Nothing.
No brakes? How can you tell?
It didn't ask me what kind of trailer I had. Check trailer brake wiring.
Oh man.
Man. Our lights
are working.
So they're working now. Right.
Yeah.
Ha. It's no bueno. No bueno. I don't even know what to check at this point because it's doing the same thing on the bumper plug as it is on the inside truck, so it's not going to just be the connection where it plugs in right there or just right there. It's going to be in the harness somewhere if it's not the RV.
So the RV tech guy had some device that...
Yeah.
What did it do?
But it could have been not working because I did have a blown fuse, two blown fuses, no, just one blown fuse then. I don't know. So it didn't seem to really work. We did switch out a couple fuses that were blown at least, so maybe that did something. That's hot. But I guess we got to do a little bit more research and try and figure out why the truck's saying that. I don't know.
If you got any ideas, you know, drop them in the comments, because I don't know if we're going to have it figured out by the time this video comes out or not.
So we got our other two batteries. I'm getting ready to try and install them. I want to cover up the little battery box that came in the RV and make it like a flat surface. I'm gonna add like a little platform for the batteries to sit on instead of trying to cram them into that hole because it's just not big enough for the two batteries. But we're gonna do that and hopefully get all the batteries installed. So after having Battleborn batteries for about 2 years now, I'm not so sure they're really worth the price of them. I do think Battleborn battery is probably the top of the line lithium battery that's on the market right now, just with the BMS system that they use inside them, the warranty they have. However, you can get batteries almost half the price of one Battleborn battery that still comes with a warranty. If you want them made in America still, you can find lithium batteries that are made in America with a customer service based out of America with a warranty. So I think for the issues that we've had with them and their price, they just ain't really worth it. Now, when we were building ours out, there wasn't much competition on the market, or just it wasn't as big of a thing. So we bought our first Battleborn battery because that's what there was then. And just stuck with them because you got to replace all of them. If you replace one, you can't mix and match brands and sizes and stuff like that. Saying all that, if you're building your solar system out now, I wouldn't go with Battleborn. It's just not worth the price that they are.
We've been talking about expanding our battery bank for quite a while, pretty much ever since we got solar, because while the 300 amp hours are okay, it's not as much as we would like to be able to like run AC after the sun goes down. So anyways, this entire process has really made us question whether we want to stick with Battleborns, which is a good company with really good customer service and a really good battery, but very expensive, or scrap all the Battleboard batteries because the amount we would spend to get a little bit more, we could spend almost the same amount or just a bit more and get way more amp hours, as many people in the comments have pointed out. But like Craig said, when we started, there wasn't as many options on the market, but the competition is starting to get fierce in the battery market.
I do think though, after having to use the warranty as many times as we have on these batteries, definitely go with a brand that carries a warranty. I don't know, maybe it's just Battleborn, but I don't want to risk having to buy all new batteries if there isn't a warranty.
Or just get some that are cheap enough that you don't mind paying for them again, I guess. To be clear, we are not recommending that you cheap out on batteries because I don't know all the details, but I know it's important that they have a good BMS and stuff so that you're not catching anything on fire.
I'm never the guy that's like, you gotta have the best of the best. You can pick a solid middle ground battery and probably be perfectly fine, I would assume, just like anything else.
Watch, who is it, Will Prowse's channel?
Yeah.
He breaks down all these batteries and gives a lot of really good info. Okay, now we just have to figure out how to attach our batteries to this pallet that they sent us. Never done anything like this before. They gave us some fancy materials. And then we'll schedule a pickup with FedEx and get it sent off. And then I guess we just wait to hear back from Battleborn, right?
Yep, we gotta hear from Battleborn and they gotta send us a new label. But that'll probably all be in the next video. However, we do have to be in Denver or close to Denver for another week. I'm so ready to be out of Colorado. It's such a beautiful state and everything. But I have personally been here because she flew out for a little bit for a work thing. But I've been here for like over 3 months, I think now.
Since May 15th when we bought the RV, or a few days before,
okay.
Yeah.
So it's been a while. I'm ready to move on and see some new stuff. But yeah, so we'll be here another week. But if you enjoyed the video, want to see what we get into next week, make sure you click the subscribe button. If you liked the video or didn't, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It doesn't hurt you, so just go ahead and click it. But yeah, so thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.